Hi there, Mark Jaben here, Medical Director of the Haywood County Health Department. And let's talk about this pandemic. In today's video, let's talk about the new CDC guidance around testing and the political implications. And here's the quick take. It doesn't change anything we have been doing here in Haywood County. So yesterday, the CDC came out with a change for testing close contacts who are without symptoms. The official release said it was not required that such a person be tested anymore. To be clear, this is not about testing people with symptoms or people who have no symptoms and no close contact. And as always, it included the CDC disclaimer that really leaves it up to local and state health departments to decide what to do. And for us, there is no change. So the goal always has been to prevent infection, but if infected, prevent further spread from that infected person. And that's why the recommendation is all close contacts be quarantined for 14 days. That's the incubation period of the virus, and the surest way to achieve that goal. Testing of such people was recommended not that it would change the 14-day quarantine period, but if positive, this would initiate further contact tracing of that close contact who is now a positive case. Also, the CDC has been concerned that if an asymptomatic close contact gets tested too soon after the exposure, this could result in a false negative merely because the amount of virus in them is still below the threshold of detection for the test. And in that case, a negative result too early may give a false sense of security, again opening the door to spread. In Haywood County, our policy has been and remains to test such a person 5 to 7 days after exposure just because of this. In the clarification today, the CDC says their intent was to provide some flexibility, so that in a place with a high prevalence, it would make sense to continue testing all contacts, but in a place of low prevalence, the latitude to not. Yesterday, North Carolina did not recommend this change, and the same for us in Haywood County. So here is the down and dirty for you. The real issue is actually not the testing, but rather close contact. And here's what I mean. If you act, behave, and manage your interactions with others such that you avoid being in close contact, then not only are you protecting yourself, but you are also not giving the virus a place to spread. And truth is, if we all avoided being in close contact, the virus has nowhere to go, and it goes away. And although it would be great if everyone managed themselves this way, there are some, unfortunately, who by action or inaction just give the virus new life. Testing is important because of that. So let's assume good intentions here rather than a nefarious intent. My view is that the CDC could have done a better job with their messaging, especially in our polarized world. But practically, it changes nothing for how we have and will approach contact tracing and advice. So be well and be careful, especially right now.